Hello and welcome to another live stream. I wasn't sure I was going to have time today, so it's a bit of a bonus stream, hence why not a great deal of notice. Good to see any of you here that join us today. Just sorting out the chat box so I can see who's in on the stream. So today, just for a bit of fun, just a Fall Guys session. So nothing too serious, just here for having a laugh and a chat. And let's see who comes in, who wants to say hello. So we're going to be playing just the classic solos. Unless anybody comes in and wants to join me in a game, in which case we can switch to duos. So let's get into the first game and see what we get. Night Fever, okay, it's not too bad. Straightforward race, lots of obstacles. Should be able to get through this one quite good. Afternoon, Console Corey. Good to see you here. Right, here we go. Position me on the left side, so that's not too bad. Let's see how quick we can get through this first race of the day. Oh, that's not a good start. So the swinging axe has caught me. I'll be a bit more cautious, I think. There we go. So across that first hurdle. Ah, dear. Oh, and I've missed it again, dear me. There we go. So if I use the fan twice, we can actually get there. There we go. Not sure whether we're actually going to get through this first race, given we've had a poor start, but we'll see how it goes. It's definitely not the way to do it. There we go, made that one. And should be able to get straight over this one. Oh, we are actually going to make it. There we go. 17th place, bit of a slow start. We got through that first one. Just bear 1 second, I'll just grab a drink between levels. How are you today, Console Corey? Are you well? Got somebody else just lurking on the stream, not saying a lot at the moment. So the Swiveler, basically on this one, just try and stay on as we go round and round over the obstacles. Normally on this you'll lose sort of 4 or 5. Good to hear you're okay, Console Corey. So jump through the bars. Oh, that's not a good start. No, and off we go. Bit rusty today, I think. Not played it in a while. Right, see what we'll get this time. Short circuit, so another race one. Lots of obstacles. This is one that I'm not brilliant at, so we'll see how well this one goes. I am on annual leave now from work, so I will be getting some bonus streams in over the next couple of weeks. I will be doing a post on my channel either later today or tomorrow with some dates and times of when those streams are going to be and what we intend to play on those streams. So if you're a regular viewer here, you would see a bit of extra bonus content this week. Oops, didn't mean to jump through the gap. Oh, not good. To find a gap. There we go. So just try and get around as quick as we can. Oh, there we go. So still on the first lap. We're almost around the first lap now. So here we go. On to lap 2. Not sure how we're doing compared to all the others, so might need to try and have a better second lap than what we did first lap. Try and cut the corner a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let's get around that corner. Seem to do better around that section this time. And almost at the finish line. There's only 4 finished so far. So we've actually done very well on that. Qualified in 5th place, which is very good. So another quick drink. And see what we get next time. If anybody on the chat wants to mention any games they'd like to see in the next week or so, put a quick note up there and we'll see what we can do for you. There will be quite a mixture of this next week. Let's see what we get this time. Hyperdrive Heroes. So any of the Hyperdrive ones or hoverboard ones I am not good at. A full Crash Bandicoot stream would be cool to see. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I have got that game, so it's a possibility. So yeah, not my favourite levels, these ones, although we did complete one of these a couple of weeks back. Just the once, but it's the first time I actually got right to the end on one of these ones. Oops. I think going that far skyward is not a good plan. Still alive, still in the level. Oh. And sandwiched between everything. I'm getting a bit too far forward, so just take my time a little bit. There we go. Don't want to throw myself off the front edge, as it were. So, around these bits. Oh, let's wait for those to come back up. Oh! I messed it up anyway. After waiting the time for them to respawn, I still messed it up. So like I say, this is one of the levels that I'm not that brilliant at. I openly admit that. So let's collect the rewards from that one, and let's jump straight back into another game. I managed to knock off a couple of the daily rewards. It's a bit of a bonus. Let's just jump straight back in. Let's see what we get this time. Would be nice if we could get a crown today, but we'll see what happens. Seesaw. Okay, it's not too bad. Trick with this one is to try and stay ahead of the pack, and therefore the seesaws don't go full tilt to make it difficult for you. We'll see how that plan goes. Started quite a way to the left, so let's try and get more central pretty quickly. So you can avoid falling off too soon. You have a good chance on this one. So if you get too far behind, you start getting a lot of tilt on these seesaws, and it becomes a lot more difficult. So not quite in first place, but not doing too bad. Oh, now I am, because I've just messed that up. And as you can see, I can't even get on some of these seesaws because they're just vertical. Now, even attempting to jump to level it out is not working. Let's try this way. Try and go right up to try and get some balance. Oh, I've still messed it up again. Ah, dear. So yeah, we're probably not going to get through on this because everything's tilting completely the wrong way. Five I've got through already. And this, I've still got another whole section to do. But we finally got through that section, so that's better. There's a blue one here somewhere. Oh, tried to just get over that little lip and get over. It didn't quite work. Oh, it's gone vertical. Let's try and tilt this one back the other way. And I might be able to get on this pink one here. If it comes back down. There we go. Amazingly, still only 12 have crossed the finish line. So after all those mistakes, we've still managed to qualify, which is quite surprising. So quite happy with that. 1 second. So we've just got to wait now for a few more to cross the finish line and see what we get next. Not sure why the person watching it decided to jump off there when you were right at the end. 3 seconds to go. So we're only going to get 17 in the next level. Let's see what we get then. So here goes. Frantic Factory. So this is a hit the lit buttons one. See how it goes. Sometimes we do alright on this, and sometimes I do absolutely awful. So we will see where this goes. Where is it starting us today? Oh, right at the top. Okay, I know there's one coming out of here in a minute. Try and get on this one before anybody else. Yep. So just keep a lookout for other ones that are turning yellow. Oh, there's one over there, I think. Oh no, missed it. Oh. Yeah, that's 2 points. Oh, there's one there. Oh, I missed it. Someone got there before me. This is often the case on this level. Oh. Yep, 3 points. 4 points. One more. There we go. Oh, missed it. Oh. Yeah, everybody frantically trying to find the lit ones, and you find everybody trying to jump them all at the same time. There we go, we've got through. That was a bit full on to try and get through, but we've made it. So through to round 3 this time. So best run of the day so far. So just waiting for a few more to get through. Got 10 qualified now, so it won't be too much longer. There we go. That's the 12 for the next round. Let's just see what we get this time. Hoop shoot. So this one is it's a points one, so try and get through as many hoops as we can. The gold hoops will score more points. So just try and hit as many hoops as we can. Try and hit that gold one there. There we go. It's up to 9 already. Oh, missed that one. And then it brings you back to the top again for another run. So up to 16 points. Oh, and back to the top again. So we came off the course. There we go. Keep it running. There we go. Come on, faster. 21. Somebody's qualified already. 25 points. There we go. 26. 29. Almost there. 30. Oh, quick, quick, quick. There we go. 7th place, but we got through. So happy with that. I think taking that upper route on the 2nd and 3rd runs really helped, because I was getting 2 points per hoop as opposed to 1 on the bottom route. So 8 of us left. Are we into a final, or is it going to give us one more round? No, we're in a final, Fall Mountain. So race to the top, jump and grab the crown. It's just about being as fast as you can. So let's see how we get on. So all the obstacles come down and try and trip you up. We're not in first place at the minute, but we're not doing too bad. But obviously, on this level, first is the only place you want to be. No prize for second. And we would have been 3rd getting to the top. Lucky Prince, afternoon. Nice to see you. You having a good day today? So, no crown this time. But we did get through to a final. So it was nice to get to a final. There we go, a few more of the daily challenges ticked off. So jump straight into another game. And I just got home from visiting. Okay, yeah, I had a good day as well. Been out this morning. Got back early, so thought I'd jump in and put an extra stream in today. That I wasn't expecting to do. It's good to hear you having a good day. So Freezy Peak, another race one, but this one's can be quite awkward. Lots of these obstacles, huge snowballs to try and knock you over. Oh, almost got knocked off course there. So that's the first bit done. We can avoid getting hit by these fists. We'll be okay, but as I say that, I got hit by one straight away. There we go. So that's that bit done. Oh, and then up here and go across the line. There we go. That was quite quick on that one. It's nice to get that one done nice and quickly. Can sometimes get caught out by the snowballs and get knocked a long way behind on that one. We got through quite quick. Bronze award for that one. So let's see what comes up next. Let's see if we can get through to another final. It'd be nice. Yes, I keep having to reset it. I've got it slightly off today, so I do apologise about that. I can shift across a bit. Yeah, I think I have got it zoomed a little bit too much as well, but I've got the picture crop so it doesn't take up too much of the game screen. I missed which one this is. Oh, it's the one of the pipe ones. Okay, pipe one with a few additional obstacles. But once we get into these pipes, we'll be well on our way. Oh, you've also got the various paintballs that's hitting me. Yeah, thanks for that, Lacquer Prince. It's always good to get feedback on how things are looking for the viewers. Dear me, come on. Oh, come on. Oh. Here we go. Into the next pipes. Oh, that just changed on me. There we go. Into the next one. Can't believe some people have already crossed the finish line. And we're seemingly not very far through at all, and that won't help. Oh. Level over. We were too slow on that one. You just so we can just alter this picture just a little bit. There we go. Not quite so zoomed in now. Right, let's see what the next game brings in for us. Got my big mug of tea today to try and keep myself hydrated. So let's see what game it brings us up. Here we go. Full tilt, so lots of discs that will change how they're balanced as people get on and off them. So a bit like the seesaw that we saw earlier in the stream. It's best if you can sort of stay ahead of the pack on this one, because that way you're more in control of where the tilt goes yourself rather than relying on everybody else. And so far so good. Spoke too soon. Tried to jump but it didn't come off. There we go. Cross that bridge. Okay. On to the next bridge. Each time you cross one of these bridges, it does give you a reset point. So that does help if you then fall off just like that. Oh, come on. There we go. That's another section complete. No, it's not. I spoke too soon, and right at the final moment it hit the post and fell off. Come on. There we go. We've already got 12 across the finish line, so this is not looking good for us at the moment, because I think we're a little bit too far behind. Let's try and get through this next section as quick as we can. No. Yes, yeah, commentator's curse there, Lucky Gaming. I've done that a few times on streams. Normally at the point at which I say, I've not died yet this stream, and then proceed to die very shortly afterwards. There we go, let's just jump into another one straight away. Let's see what we get this time. I see the chat nice and busy today. That's always a nice thing to see when I'm here streaming. So roll out. So survival one. We're just going to stay on the rollers long enough for a few of the others to fall off. Starts off nice and simple. I can't believe one person's gone already. That was very quick. Oh, we lost 2 already, 3 already. If we keep losing them at this rate, this is going to prove quite an easy level. When you get the similar one to this in the final, it is nowhere near as simple. And there we go, qualified. I just saw as I looked up from sorting some stuff for tonight, how to do some TTRPG with the kids to introduce them. Okay. That should be interesting. Hope your kids enjoy that. Any particular game in mind that you're playing, or? Right, okay, yeah. This is one of those I'm not brilliant at, but probably get through it half the time. Again, you see we've got these checkpoints to make the reset easier. There we go, through that section. Oh. I'm not doing too bad. This is normally the section where I start to struggle, is where we've got all these beams that come up and often disrupt me. But so far, so good. And they've done it in about 5th place. So that was very quick for me. So sometimes on that one I do struggle somewhat. So that was nice to get through that unscathed. Not sure if Lacquer Gaming heard my question about what game he's got planned for this evening with his kids. Interesting to know. I do like a good tabletop RPG. So top 50% on that one, bronze award. Let's see what we get next. Skyfall. Okay, so another one that's jump through the rings. Point for bronze, 2 for silver, 3 points if you get through a gold one. It's in 3 sections, and after each 3rd section it'll bring you back to the start. So let's get through the first one. There we go. Oh, try and get through that silver one, but missed it. Okay, so back up to the top. Let's try and stay to the side a little bit. Makes it easier. Oh, can't seem to get down to that 3rd layer. But there's a 2-pointer, that'll help. And I think that was a 9-pointer. And that's a 5-pointer there for that one. So 114 now, that's looking good. Got a silver in there. We're qualified. There we go. Just to find enough people to run a Pathfinder or D&D session on stream. Okay. I've never played a D&D session online. I have played it as tabletop with friends around the table. But I'd be interested to see how that goes for you. I've only played the 4th edition D&D myself. I've not played any of the other ones. Also read up for other answers about tonight. Okay. I don't think I'd missed. No, on my chat it's not showing me what game you were planning on playing. Oh, and that's because I took my eyes off the ball. Yes. Okay, yeah. I have previously read some of the 3.5 rules. because when I first got into D&D, that was the current one, but 4th edition was about to come out, so I had one of the rulebooks for 3.5. But then when I waited for 4th edition coming out and just played that one, so and I think now they're on 5th edition, because 4th edition didn't land very well, I don't think, with the existing players, so they quickly released version 5. But I do enjoy it. It is nice to get a few friends together and get around the table and just have some gaming fun. If you do run a D&D session on stream, let us know about that, because I'd like to have a look at that and see how that goes. Should be very interesting. Right then, let's try and get through this one. So these blue zones, when you jump, you get a whole lot more airtime, which allows you to get through these sections rather quickly. There's just too many people on that ledge. Oh. There we go, that's the first section done. Oh. There we go. So these beams alternate. So it's a case of jumping between the two. Avoid these buttons. Where's the there we go, through the gap. Oh, just about made it through there. If you get right on the edge of the flipper, it does tend to send you high enough normally to get all the way to the top. To do it in 2 halves, and there we go. I think the previous message may be being blocked, as I mentioned a website using a simple system tonight with base stats and basic rolls. Okay. I did have one of the basic, in fact I still got one of the basic D&D board games, which is an introduction to how it works. That one just comes with different coloured dice with different swords on for your attack roll. And it's a storyline. There's quite a few different levels to it as you work through, but that's quite a simple one to start with. But ideally you'd want, if you're using your children, sort of 1 per character, and there's 4 characters to play, and then 1 person plays the DM. You might get away with each one playing 2 characters if you give them one of the simpler ones, and then. But that's quite nice to play through. It's one hobby that I've probably spent too much money on over the years. So penguin pool party. So we've got to just grab a penguin and hold it long enough to finish the timer. And on these ones, it normally takes me all my time to even grab a penguin, because wherever I seem to run, there isn't any. See, oh, he's got one. And it's just sprung up. Oh. So when you grab someone that's got hold of one, it will release, and then you can try and grab hold of it again. This seems quite usual for me, that I've not grabbed one at all yet. Oh. Now I've got one. So I had it for 2 seconds of the 25 you need to hold it for. Let's see if we can see any more down here. Oh, there's one over there. One in this corner. Oh. This is probably one of my worst levels to play. Because I just can't seem to get close enough to the penguins to catch them. Here we go, I've got one. Can I hold it long enough now to get through? Maybe. If I get left alone and can avoid everybody else. Oh. Where's it gone? No. Like I say, that's not one of my worst levels, that one. Would you be able to take part in a stream, teacher? I could help you with that. Yeah, I don't see why not. Obviously, depending on timings and whether I'm available or not. Is that something you're going to be streaming on Twitch as you normally stream on, like your Prince? Let's just exit out of this one. Just hydrate for a second. Well then, here goes. Space race. Actually, this one's not so bad. It's not a hoverboard one, so I might be alright on this one. Just adjust my headset slightly. There we go. So this one is a race through with just different obstacles. It's not too bad, this one. Yeah, I'll share it. Nothing, so you share it too if you wanted. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great. We plan well. Yes. Yes, things like where you need several people always need to be planned well ahead in order to get the numbers required. Nowhere to go. I have to go the long way now. Oh dear me. There we go. Finally got through that section. Try to rush that bit. That was silly of me. Let's just take our time. It'll get through it quicker in the long run. There we go. I have to watch this bit because although it's pushing you right at the moment, it'll suddenly switch, push you the other way. So if you're not ready, you can get easily caught out by that. There we go. Through there. Through there. Oh. There we go. So just this. Oh, I really do hate this roller because it's so hard to try and get through unless you wait till just after it's finished to then try. This is what I might do this time. There we go. Just try and get across quickly before they restart. Stand on these and there's your boost across the line. Yeah, if that planned stream is within the next couple of weeks, there's a good chance I might be available to help you with that. So I'm off work for 2 weeks now. Annual leave in order to celebrate my birthday as usual. And I have got the big birthday stream coming up week tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm hoping we get a a few come in and join us on there. Hopefully we'll get to see a few new faces as well. That'll be nice. So we've made it through that level. Let's see what we get next. Bubble Trouble. Okay, so we've got to jump into the bubbles to score points. Okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, we can chat about that off stream, no problem at all. So the bubbles all come in different zones, so they're all over there. Got to get 15 bubbles. I've got 4 already, so that's not too bad. Oh. And the zone's just changed to over here. Let's try and catch up. Oops. We just see where the next zone's going to come up because I'm not doing too well over there. There we go. Oh. There we go. So I've got picked up a couple more points. 1-8 now. 7 people have qualified already. This is crazy. Right, where's the next zone? Over here. I think got 2 zones on the go actually, so I'm going to go over to this one because it seems less people over here. There we go. So we're on 12. 14. Just need one more. Where's it going to be? Oh, I thought we got it then for a minute. Yeah, there we go. We've qualified from that one. Put any new games added to your list for birthday stream? No, at the minute I'm sticking with the 4. Unless anybody comes up with some really good suggestions that I could actually play. So as it stands, it's going to be Fall Guys, Ark, Lego Fortnite, and some classic Crash Bandicoot. So hopefully we're going to have a lot of laughs with that. And then something a bit more serious for those that enjoy that with the Ark and the Lego Fortnite stream. It'd be nice for my birthday if I could be in a position to summon the Broodmother boss, but I don't think I'm going to be ready for that because I haven't started building my army of dinosaurs for that yet. We have got all the required elements you've got to collect to do that, so we can summon it whenever we want to, but there's me gone off that one. We just haven't got the level of dinosaurs to go and succeed with that. Oh dear, no, the best of days today on here, and I do apologise if the stream is lagging slightly. I have got an error message come up, so I apologise for that if we're having a few technical issues. Hopefully that will clear shortly. It normally does. It's normally just a temporary glitch. So, yeah, and it is. That error message is cleared now, so I think we're back to being okay again. So apologies if you missed anything on that. Airtime, okay. So this one, you jump off at the start and there's a point zone. You just got to try and stay in the point zone. as long as you can. So, a bit like a in the air circus. And you've got to try and stay in the air. Let's see how this goes. There we go. So we're in the point zone. And if I can just stay on this disc long enough. So that's 50% of the time done already. Oh, and then because you're in one area for far too long, the game decides to kick you off that area. So we'll just go straight back to it. Oh. So at 90%, I can't remember, 4 people have qualified already. There we go. And we're qualified, there we go. My internet upgrade is supposed to happen Monday, but there's some confusion with the messages we're getting from them, whether it's going to be Monday or not. So fingers crossed it's Monday, because then yeah, I'll have a lot less issues. And then also I might be able to stream on 2 platforms at the same time rather than just do the one platform. So we'll see how that all works out. So I'll keep you all updated on that. So 18 qualified, 19 now, so just a few more. Shouldn't take too much longer. And then we'll see what the next game brings us. So I just need one more to qualify from this round. There we go. I managed to get a silver badge for that one, so I'm quite happy with that. So let's see what we get this time. So we're getting to round 2 a few times. We need to get to another final. It's been a while. Could do with a nice easy race one would be nice. Let's see what it gives me. Stomping ground. Okay, so survival game. Basically just do your best to avoid the rhinos. Or if you do get hit, try and hit one of the bouncy lily pads on the outside and bounce back into the centre. There's loads of fans around the outside as well that can help you stay in. My normal plan with this is just to try and stay as central as I can. And do my best to avoid so only got to last for a minute, but when you're actually playing this level it feels like a very long minute. Particularly when the rhinos suddenly think they're all going to pick on you at the same time. So halfway there. So far so good. Oh, there we go. Managed to hold that in after being hit. So 10 seconds. Oh, another hit. 3 seconds. Just going to try and get on the ground. There we go. So survive through that one. So through to round 3. Lost 8 players that time, so I did lose quite a few. Right then, let's see where we're at there now. Tiptoe. Okay. So there's 1 or 2 true paths through. The rest of the tiles will fall away on this one. So it's a bit like follow the leader, but somebody has to go first and try and find the correct route. So I tend to start by just see if we can't find a bit of a route, and then once we start getting forwards, start seeing where the path is. There we go. Now we're all sort of waiting to see who's going to go where. There's the route. Oh, and it's a mad dash to the line, and we've made it. Once that route is highlighted, it's such a mad rush to get to the end. So 10 left. Possibly a final, maybe not. Is it going to give us a fourth round? It's a final. It's thin ice. Okay, so there's normally 4 or 5 levels of ice all stacked on top of each other, and the longer you stand in one spot, the more the ice will break, and eventually there'll be nowhere to stand. So let's see how we get on with this one. This is going to be, I would imagine, quite chaotic with 10 of us on this. So I'd almost like to create myself an area where nobody else can get to me, but it's not going to be very easy to do. As you see, there's areas of pink starting to show already. People running around, they often try and just cut people up so they've got nowhere to go. As you can see, it's starting to get precarious. So we've lost 5 already. Oh, and I've gone. So we lasted quite a while that time, but not quite to the end. And there's still 3 of them left going at it, look, and they're all chasing each other around. Just these 2 left now. There we go, it's all over. So there was the winner from that one. So at least we got to a final that time. That's a bit of an improvement. Just have another quick drink between levels while it's loading up. I will have to just pause slightly after this round. I just need to put the devices on charge, so I will have to be off screen for a few seconds while I sort that out. I'll do that once this round 1's over. Party Promenade. So yeah, it's one of the ones with all the pipes again, as well as some other fun bits to try and navigate through. So up in the air. There we go. Dislike we get on full tilt. Let's get across those. Various things being fired at you to knock you off balance. through there. Oh. Been bounced off the rubber blocks all over the place. Oh. It's knocked us back a whole section, which is not helpful. It's done it again. For some reason, when I'm going through this pipe, it's not sending me high enough to get over the next section. There we go. That's what it's supposed to do. Right, then what we do is just grab onto this swing. That's across there. Let's go up for this one as well. No, missed that completely. Oh. Dear me. It's twice I've missed that, so we'll abort that and we'll go this way around. Takes a bit longer, but it's a safer route. There we go. And there we go. Just qualified. Getting a little lag now. Video keeps pausing to catch up. Yeah, I do apologise for that. I have now got no message on screen, so I haven't got any issues. So hopefully that's the end of that glitch. If it keeps happening, what I'll do is I'll probably just change games to a game where it's not got upload and download quite so heavy. And that might make it run a little bit smoother. So let's see if we can get across this one. We were successful on this one earlier, so fingers crossed. Well, that wasn't a very good start, was it? Ah, dear me. Trying to rush, I got all my timing in the wrong place. There we go. Section 1 done. There we go, that's better. So, case of less haste, more speed. Oh, almost fell off the ledge there. There we go. Couldn't make my mind up which way to go. Trying to change my mind in midair. Was never going to be successful. Right, okay. See if we can't get through this last section without too much of a glitch. No. I think I mentioned earlier, these ones with the beams really are not my favourite sections of these games. But we've made it. 14th place. Okay. Like again, just refreshing the stream, see if that clears it his hand. Slime Scraper, another one that's not my favourite. Yeah, I've just got another error message come up, so I think after this round I might switch game. Right, here we go. So far, so good. quite often on that early section I mess up and get caught by the slime quite quickly. So we're doing relatively well. That's up to this next section. Oh. Okay, so this pipe, spinny sections. Try and work our way through. There we go. Oh. Don't want to get knocked too close to the edge. Come on, lift that up. There we go. Just a bit of patience. And I think, oh, barrier in the way. I believe that's the finish line just there. And we've done it. And that is, where should I actually go? It's, it will be shortly, yes. Not at the moment. I'm about to put that on charge. It's not low battery. But I am getting a message saying I've got streaming issues. It's not sending enough data through. So I think it's my internet connection. It's struggling a little bit because the game is obviously a live game. You've got upload and download at the same time. So I think the internet's just struggling a little bit today. Oh, Lost Temple. So final round. Okay. Noted. We'll put it on charge then just after this, and then we'll see if that alters that. So we've got a lot of doors and a lot of fake doors. So you've got to try and find out which door is the right door and get to the finish line before everybody else. Oh dear me, and this it's not going to be us at this rate because we're making a right mess of this. Oh. Let's wait for that to come back up. There we go. Through that one. Yeah, someone's already there. Okay, right, I've just got a couple of things to sort out. I'll be back very shortly. Back again and all on charge now. See if that's cleared the issue. If not, I'll leave Fall Guys for the day and jump on something else. I'll see what's I've got that I can jump onto. Still quite early, so I've got plenty of time, plenty of options. So roll out, we did this one earlier. Relatively simple if you just keep your concentration now on the rollers. We have got the one where it's going to throw fruit at us as well. So an extra challenge to try and work around. So trying to avoid getting knocked off by all the fruit at the same time. So we've lost 9 players. So that was very quick, very, very quick. Don't mind that at all. From the looks of my screen, we're okay at the moment. We're not getting any notifications of warnings, so and then we get one. So yeah, we'll make this the last round of Fall Guys, and I'll just quit the game and I'll jump into the library and see what game we can quickly jump on. I haven't got anything pre-planned for my Ark or Lego Fortnite. I hadn't got a plan on what I was going to do on my next stream yet, so Tiptoe again. This time without the additional rollers to knock us off. It's me falling off there. Oh. Right, I need to catch up now because I've fallen off twice. And a lot of people are a long way ahead of me. Well, that's not always a bad thing because they'll all make the errors for me. Let's go have to be this one then. There we go. Who's going where? It's going to be this way. Oh! Qualified just. Like I say, as soon as that last block is found on that one, it's so quick to finish. If you're not there ready and waiting, you've got no hope of getting through that one. But we've got 3, so 14 left. Block party, okay. So survival 1, there'll be a whole series of blocks come up, getting increasingly difficult, and try and push off the back of this ledge. You just got to navigate your way through. Worst thing on this one is if you're near a block and somebody grabs you and stops you running around it. So hopefully that won't happen. Let's see what we've got when it comes up. So it's nice and simple. At one block you've got over half the ledge to play with, and it will get increasingly difficult with each block that comes up, and they'll get gradually quicker and quicker as well. So as long as you don't get caught out and concentrate, you'll be okay. Sometimes it'll come up with extra ledges that you've got to jump over as well, but it doesn't seem to be bringing any of those so far. Another 50 seconds of this left. There you go, there's one with a ledge, look. So anybody on that side have to jump over that ledge. So 30 seconds to go. And there we go, through that gap. So last 10 seconds. So it's looking good. There we go. Celebratory dive. There we go. So we survived that one. I think almost everybody did survive. Yeah, everybody did. We didn't lose any players on that one. So it's one of those levels which is not too bad to get through. So Lost Temple again. We've got 14 players trying to get through this course this time. So let's try and not fall too far behind this time. Where are we? Right on the edge. So just let the others go. Knock that door down. See which door is next. There we go, this one. Straight on. Not that door. This one. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I was so close at the time. Really close. Got to the last slidey bit. If I hit one of the lily pads, I might have got there first. So that's a massive improvement. So there we go. I'm just wondering what to do, whether to keep going because it's behaving itself at the moment, or switch game. I think we'll switch game. So let's have a look what we've got available. Right, let's actually that's not going to work either. That's not going to work either because it's going to have the same issues. So let's jump into some Ark, and let's go and do. Let's see if we can't start building ourselves an army. So this wasn't in today's plan, but given the issues I'm having with the internet, we'll go and do a bonus bit on this. Right, so I actually saved it on my bed at the end of the last game. Got various dinosaurs already, but we haven't got any of the biggies that are going to do a lot of damage in a very big battle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get on my Argentavis. We're going to go and pick up the trap we used previously. When we actually caught the Argentavis. The bonus with Ascended over Evolved is there's no time limit on how long before you can stop picking stuff up. So we can just go over here, pick that up. Let me just make sure I'm going in the right general direction. I need to go a bit further north. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll pick the trap up and then we'll go and see if we can't find ourselves either a T-Rex or maybe a Therizino, something of that nature. To tame, and brilliant it would be if we could get a breeding pair of T-Rexes, and then we could create a breeding pen and breed an army of T-Rexes ready for the boss battles. That would be nice to achieve. If anybody late coming to the stream will have seen the hashtag Fall Guys. I wonder why we're playing Ark. It's because we were having a few internet issues, so I've had to come to a game that doesn't require the ongoing download and go to a single player game. Hopefully that issue will be fixed early next week. So I'm just going to come in and land because I used about half a stamina already. Just let that recover. So I think just north of that death point 2 is where we need to be. And I thought we was actually landed somewhere fairly safe, but we just got attacked by 2 raptors. So there we go. Stamina's full. So we are headed north, so that's good. So I'll go and pick this trap up. With the Argentavis being such a quick flyer, it does get A to B very quickly. And being in the areas we are, there's very little going to attack us up here. We did spot a couple of Quetzals over the last couple. Thanks, Lackey Gaming. So I've switched game because the internet wasn't coping with the upload and download at the same time. We're playing an online multiplayer game, so I switched to a single player game. It's running better now. So apologies if you was looking forward to more Fall Guys. I've had to pause that for a while. I say hopefully after next week that won't be an issue. Stamina's looking okay, so I'll make it across this section of the sea. And there's our trap that we built. So we can just come into land next to this. I didn't actually check on my pockets before I set off on this, which is a silly idea. Let me just see. Yeah, my pockets are quite now the Argentavis pockets are quite full, but weight wise he's looking fine. I don't need him to carry spares of those, so we'll drop those. There we go. Won't need the berries. I'm going after carnivores today, so we'll keep all that meat in there. I'm going to drop the weight down a little bit. Right, if I step over here, jump, dismount, that's what I needed to do. So a quick look at my pockets. My pockets are empty, that's good. So now I come up to here, hold for options and then pick up. There we go. Now I'm told I don't actually need the foundations for this trap to work, so I'll leave the foundations where they are because that means I'm carrying less weight. So if I just check my pockets, we've got the 4 stone gateways and the 2 doors, so that's the trap in its entirety. What are you planning to trap today? Okay, I'm going for a T-Rex or Therizino, something of that sort of size. I just got to try and find them on the map on where they're going to be. And try and spot them early enough that I can lure them into the trap without becoming dinosaur lunch. So that's the plan. At some point as well, I need to try and figure out how to catch a Quetzal, because that means you could have you can actually build a base on top of the Quetzal, which will make things a lot easier. I'm trying to get down to this loot beam, but it's so dark I can't actually see what I'm doing. Let me just put my torch on. Try and get down through the undergrowth. Right. It seems quiet, so I'm going to risk it. Let's see what we've got in this one. So a few bits. We'll take those. Fur gauntlets will come in handy, no doubt. So the issue I'm going to have now is I've just come into what would be a dangerous area, but night has fallen, so that's going to make this challenging. Yeah, let's head over this way. So we're going to see what's at towards the base of the volcano. Can find an open area where I can see what's around. So it's pretty quiet at the moment. What is that is an alpha something. It looks like an alpha raptor. How many levels? It hasn't got any level ups. It's on 5,000% damage. That was just a normal raptor that came up behind us. So that red glow that we saw, that seems to have disappeared. I'm going to approach slowly. That red glow is only on alphas of the aggressive carnivores. Is down there. Now, so we have various raptors coming at us, but not the alpha at the moment. Killing them one at a time is a benefit. I don't want to get swamped. Right, where's he gone? So I was just checking the chat, make sure nothing else has been said while I'm focused on trying to spot this alpha raptor. I'm nervous it's going to circle around and attack me from behind and get the jump on me. But if I could kill an alpha raptor, that would give me several level ups. Here he is. And he's dead. So it was a level 24 alpha raptor. Where's his body? Just here, I think. And that would normally leave a bag on the ground, but I'm not seeing it. Let me just jump off and have a quick hunt around. No. That's a shame. Normally there's some special items to get from that. Never mind. Let's get back on. Alright, let's see how many level ups that gave us. It gave us 2. So, shame we weren't on a bonus section at that point. I mean, if we'd found an explorer note and then done that, we would have been a lot more levels. But it's nice, we've killed an alpha raptor. They are untamable anyway, so it's just a case of killing those. The normal raptors are tameable if you can trap them and knock them out. Which reminds me, I don't think I have any trank arrows with me. I have 2. So, we've got the trap, but no means to actually tame anything. So, let me just fly back to base and put my brain in gear and we'll be alright. So, base is this way. So we can fly direct over all these trees. Just looking to see if I could spot a Quetzal flying over, but I can't at the moment. A couple of times recently where I've been flying quite high, I've spotted a Quetzal going past us. So, let's see what we've got over here. So, I've got another loot beam here. I think we're okay for me to jump off and grab it. Let's see what we'll get in this one. There we go. Some Enduro stew. So that's me regenerate health quicker. An Aranio saddle and some meat jerky, as well as some trank arrows. It's like the game's mocking me for forgetting them in the first place. So that's giving us the advantage of our stamina's back up, having taken that little break to investigate the loot drop. Trying to see what's in these wooden areas as I go through. Lots of Pteranodons. So, at least doing this, it should be closer to morning by the time I'm actually ready. Very dark, yeah, yes. Definitely the sun to come up so I can see these big carnivores. In fact, I tell you what we'll do. We're going to be brave or silly, depending on your point of view. I'm going to go and get some trank arrows, and we're going to fly up to Carnivore Island, and we're going to have some fun. And if I lose a dinosaur on track, well, you know, that's one of those things. So let's just come into land. Hopefully, by the time I've flown all the way over to Carnivore Island, it will be daytime. I will also need 1, Where are the rest of those? Let's have a look. Not in that one. So somewhere I've got some more. There we go. So that should be enough for those. Let's just put those on there. I need another. I need at least one more cryopod. There we go. I knew I got loads of them somewhere. So we've got 2 cryopods with us, loads of arrows, the trap. My Argentavis has got lots of meat to tame them with. So let's take off. I think I'm right in saying that Carnivore Island is right in the northeast corner of the map. So not only is it night time, but it's raining as well. So that is making the game very dark at the moment. Just bear with me 1 second. It's getting a bit dark in real life as well. I had to put the light on. So let me just check. Yeah, heading in the right general direction. To keep an eye on my stamina, because I'm going to have to try and find somewhere safe to take a break en route. Last thing I want to do is land and then put myself in trouble. Looks like there's a bit of a ledge along here, so I might just take a quick pause there. Yeah. So at least by landing on this ledge, I'm not in the middle of the woods and I can see if anything comes towards me. Stamina back to full, so let's get back on track again. Yeah, headed the right way. As you can see on the map now, I've opened up the vast majority of the map. So that makes life easier. So the green loot beam, I think, is where we summon the Brood Mother, if I remember rightly. So that's the boss we're working towards, slowly but surely. These beams you can see are all loot drops. I'm just trying to ignore those for the time being, so we don't get our weights too high. So that's half the stamina gone. And I can't actually see Carnivore Island on my map yet. I believe I'm right in saying it's the northeast corner for Carnivore Island. So hopefully it won't take us too much longer. We've got another mountain coming up, so that gives us a good landing point. And yeah, I can just see Carnivore Island coming up into the corner of the map when I've got it on screen. So what we'll do is land right at the base of this mountain, let our stamina recover, and then go on to the next section. So let's just land here for a second, quick look around. Just want to have a look over this ledge, see if there's anything down there. Doesn't look a lot down there. Sometimes in these gullies you'll find a Therizino. So that's why I had a quick look. Stamina's back to full again. So we can carry on. I'll keep low now. I've been around this mountain. You never know if you're going to see any of the bigger carnivores in these areas. So I'll keep a lookout. But I definitely know once we get to Carnivore Island there's going to be some of the biggies on there. If I'm right in saying, yep, there it is, dead ahead. So this could be action time. What I don't need to do is have my Argentavis kill everything I try and tame, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Try and get that balance between capturing something and surviving. Right, just going to land there for a minute. So, got a couple of Argentavis there. This is a loot beam that's on its way down, that hasn't arrived yet. Looks like a purple ringed loot beam. And on this side of the island, I'm not seeing a lot. So I'm just going to do a quick lap around. Let me go on to slow flight now. And get a good look of what's around. So what I ideally need to do is spot whatever I'm looking for. Then get far enough away that I can set up the trap and then lure them into the trap, lock it in, and then hit it with the trank arrows to knock it out. Sounds very simple. So the theory's all there. Let's see how it works in practice. But what you actually need is to spot some dinosaurs in the first place of what we're looking for. And given that this is Carnivore Island, as it stands at the moment, I get away with setting up a beach tent. As it seems very, very quiet. So we know when we get to that, back to that loop beam, that we'll have done a full lap. Just going into a bit deeper. Just land here for a second. Have a look around. Well, I'm disappointed. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, 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 no. Right, we have found a aggressive carnivore. What I want to do, if I can, is land on these rocks and just see which aggressive carnivore this is. Question is, where's it gone? Ah, there it is. So get out my spyglass. There we go. Click the right buttons, it might work. We have got a Carnotaurus level 4. Oh. Well, as much as I happily take that, being a Carnotaurus at level 4, I'm not going to waste my arrows on that. So I'm going to kill this one, because for me to get to level 150 to take on the brood mother would take far too long. So we'll get the extra meat from that. I want to go and kill off. There's a couple of scorpion things. Oh, what we got here? There's a scorpion, or 3. There was also a saber tooth. So we've dealt with those. Right, now I'm going to check this loot beam whilst it's quiet. I'll take that. I'll take that. But the other stuff I don't really want, so I'm just going to ignore that, because that's all that's going to do is weigh me down. Right, so let's get back on. So there's about 4 or 5 6 Argentavis over there. So let's go and take another little flight around. We'll stay low to the ground, hopefully attract the attention of something, so that they come out of hiding. What we got? Ah, there's something over here. Unfortunately, whatever's over here, I think, is going to be being picked on by all these Argentavis. So, yeah, we've got sort of World War III going on. Oh, there's 2. Right, okay. This has potential. Right, let's get rid of the saber tooth. Right, let's try very quickly to set up this trap. Where are my pieces? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Pick that up quickly. Right, let's just switch you to neutral. So you'll only attack if you're being attacked. Right, Right, where's these structures? So one there. Two. Oops. Come on. Why are you being weird? Right, let's just pick these up because they're just not gone where I wanted them to go. So although you can place these without foundations, I think perhaps they're easier to place with the foundations, but having not got them now, because I left them on the other beach, we're just going to have to try and muddle through this. Oh. That's alright. So that's exactly what I wanted to happen, is while I'm setting this up. Is that if my Argentavis is attacked, it fights back. But it doesn't try and kill everything straight away. Now I don't want to flip it, I want to change the snapping. Come on. So now I'm trying to place them manually. Trying to judge the distance. Let's hope I've got that right. So then a door at this end. Door at that end, and I think that first gap is too big. So let's just pick that up. Come on. Pick that up. So this is why you've got to sort of allow yourself time to get these down without being in the midst of battle. Oops. Right, so if I have a quick look at this trap now, I think I'm happy with that. Right. Thank you. So now I can get back on. Might as well harvest that while we're here. So let's go and see what was going on over here, if there's everything still alive. I can tell you what is over there. I think it's going to be an explorer note. So what we could do is go and try and find this explorer note. There it is. So we've got that. Welcome to whoever else has just joined the stream. Just realised we've got a third one on. Please say hi so I know who's in. Right, so there's a couple of raptors there. That wouldn't be a bad tame. If we can make it. Oh, Consul Corey, welcome back. So we've got 6 minutes or so of boosted XP. So what I'm going to do is try and take out some of these Argentavis so that they're not killing everything in sight. Right, if I just land, jump off, and then my Argentavis will kill that itself because it's much better at doing it than what I am. There we go. So I just see one come behind me. No, I don't think so. So unfortunately, with all these number of Argentavis about, it's going to make it very difficult for me to capture anything. So let's see if we can pick some of these off. As you see down here, we've got a couple of raptors, but there's so many Argentavis around it, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, what we got here? Oh. That might be a T-Rex that's being attacked. We've got a raptor there as well. Take that one out as well. Right. Theoretically, if I could kill that Argentavis, we could in theory get that T-Rex, but I think that T-Rex has just died actually. So right, we'll just go and kill this raptor that's down here. So we've still got the bonus XP on, so anything we kill at the moment is bonus XP points. Oh, we've just been thrown off our Argentavis. That's not good. There we go. So that was a bit of chaos for a minute. I did say that this stream might descend into chaos. So we've not got anything around at the moment that we can tame, so let's get back to where we built the trap and just see what's around. Got a couple of Argentavis on the ground here. Take those out. There we go. So the less of these around, the more chance we've got of being able to tame something as it stands at the moment. What time am I streaming? Oh! Just bear 1 second. Got jumped from behind there. What was that? Oh, he got killed anyway. That's a shame. Not too much longer, especially because I keep having internet issues, so Maybe another half an hour. If you just bear with 1 second. Just spotted that we've got a message up on screen, so I think we're getting a bit of lag again, so I do apologise for that. Hopefully that will clear shortly. I had hoped by coming on to a single player game that the lag issue would have cured itself, but it's clearly not. Right, am I safe to get this loot beam while we're here? Not generally the easiest getting loot beams whilst you're on Carnivore Island. Actually, I might as well just take all of that. It's not much weight, so that's fine. Right, what I need to do is find where I put my trap. I think I got confused by that second loot beam that came down. I was looking in the wrong place. Still far too many Argentavis around here. Seems to be spawning in much more than anything else. Now there's a couple of dinosaurs that look prime for taming. And here's the trap. So, can I land you on there? Right. We've got a raptor down here, so I need to be a little bit careful. In fact, we've got 2 raptors. Okay, now those dinosaurs were over that way, so if I open up this door, right, here goes. So not entirely sure what dinosaur was. I think it was a T-Rex. Now, is that red just its colouring, or is it an alpha? That's an alpha. It's got smoke, red smoke coming off it. Oh boy, that's not tameable anyway. The other smaller one is, if I can separate the two. How do I best approach this? This is making me a little bit nervous. Right, my Argentavis is a little bit encumbered. I would guess the sheer amount of meat we've collected. So let me just see if I can deal with that quickly. Oh my, we've got absolutely tons of prime meat. Absolutely tons of it. My weight's 165, so let's just increase that. You've got one level up. Actually, my arch intelligence is looking okay. It was my weight that was looking an issue. Right, so now there was one dinosaur here, which looked prime for taming. If I can find it and get it to chase me. Here we go. Come on. I can hear it. Here it goes. Is it still coming? Yeah, it's still coming. Oh. Oh. I've messed this up because I haven't got both doors open like I should. Oh dear me. What am I doing today? Right. Right now. Right, let me try this differently. Let's see what we can do. I can't jump because I've got too much weight on me. What have I got on me that I can drop? Let's drop that stone. Drop that. Drop that. I'm just going to drop this wall, I think, because that'll get my weight right down. Now I can jump. And I can run as well. Let's close that door. Right. Where did he go? If anybody can tell me what this dinosaur is before it kills me, would be appreciated. I think it's a Carnotaurus. Oh, here he comes. So, let's attempt to run into the trap. Hopefully he will follow. Yep. I will run out. No, the gap's too wide. The gap's too wide. It's not going to work. Oh, it's a level 2 Carnotaurus. So, lesson learnt there. That trap is not going to work like that. So the gaps are too wide. Do I risk trying to harvest stone to make another one? Or has he got any stone on my Argentavis? I don't think we have. Right, let me just... type in stone. I think what's going to happen today is I'm going to end up pausing my, well, saving my game on here in this area. That was slightly annoying. So I was trying to sort out my pockets. Okay, so yeah, all those items, I can drop all of those. And that frees up a bit of weight. I could have lose anything that says primitive on it as well. So with the exception of that, I can drop all of those. Right, why is my character making funny noises? My health is going down because I'm too hot. Right. Well, simple solution for that is I'll just go and jump in the sea. Why is this not cooling me down? Come on. Just check. My health is normalised, but it's still going down. Oh, not good. Not good. Right, I'm going to have to fly to that snowy land over there to get my temperature down and then come back. Otherwise, we're going to suffer yet another environmental death, and I don't wish to do that. So I will get here, cool off, save the game, end the stream I think for today, because I need to go and eat. And then next time we'll come back, we'll adjust the trap to narrow those gaps. Maybe even just put some walls down the side just to stop them coming out. And then, yeah, Carnotaurus, T-Rex. I don't think I want to use that already on a raptor, but maybe. So that's just... I can't believe my temperature's not coming down yet. I'm still hot and I'm in the Iceland. Here we go. There we go. So, just press circle. Yeah, my health's coming up now. We've dealt with that initial issue. Really do need to find a way of avoiding getting too hot and too cold. It's an issue on several of my streams. So we're safe here. We'll pause it there. Thank you all for joining. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Apologies once again for the issues we've had with the old internet speed, and it keep dropping out slightly, so my apologies. Hopefully that'll be fixed in the future, and hopefully we'll see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching.